Hello and welcome to Legal Basics with Sarah Global, and my name is Sian. Now, for those of you who have been to Nairobi, maybe from other countries, I'm sorry, I'm going to market my capital city. As you walk around on the street, sometimes you see people in different paraphernalia. We call it a shuka, sometimes carrying some gallons of colored liquid. And we know that you take them, and I know what you take them for. Anyway, now the liquid in those gallons is an art that has been passed down from generation to generation. This person that you buy herbs from, or whatever liquid it is, he did not go to school. He does not have a medical degree, but they can give you something for your flu, something for your headache, and something for those other problems that we will not say in this video. Yeah? That is example 1. Example 2. Today I am representing my community, and what I'm wearing on my neck, this is made by people from my community. We use beadwork. However, one day, somebody in Gucci or Versace, somewhere in Milan or in Paris, they may decide that year they're going to use beads to make clothing or to make jewelry, and then they will sell them to celebrities. And I will sit in my country and complain that this person has. So, what happens? Now, that what I have described is a form of intellectual property that is known as traditional knowledge. What is traditional knowledge? Traditional knowledge is living, breathing body of knowledge that has been developed and sustained by indigenous and local communities, and it has been passed down from generation to generation. Now, traditional knowledge can be embodied in tangible and intangible forms. For example, it could be in the methods of agriculture, it could be in the methods of treatment, it could be in ingredients and herbs and barks and ways of making medicine. It could also be in handicrafts. Now, it can also be in intangible forms. It could be in forms of music or poetry or folklore. You know, some stories belong to specific communities, and people can listen and go out there and publish them and make money from them. Now, traditional knowledge is protected in some places in the world and not protected in some places. However, traditional knowledge is recognized the world over. The World Intellectual Property Organization, once they find that there is sufficient proof that a certain knowledge or way of doing things has been traditionally done for generations in a certain community, then they are able to enforce that right. Now, countries like India have been able to come up with a database of their own traditional knowledge. And this has included their genetic material, it has included their herbs, their forms of treatment. Now, India has been able to have 2 patents in the United States cancelled. One patent was in the year 1971 that was registered, where neem products were used to make pesticides. Another patent was in the year 1995, where turmeric powder was used to make a drug that was used to heal wounds. The argument was that back in India, neem and turmeric products have been used for generations and generations. So that way, somebody cannot use those products and come back and claim that they have made an invention. Now, what makes traditional knowledge not be preserved or not be sufficiently protected? The first thing is that your community uses different words that are probably not the words that are used in the mainstream media or in the rest of the world. Now, a herb can have a different name in your community or in your local language, but in the big arena, nobody knows about that word. So that way, when somebody wants to register a patent and they carry out a search, they have no way of knowing that actually your community has been using that specific herb. because you use a different word. What are some of the benefits of protecting traditional knowledge for your community? First of all, it protects the community from having their ideas stolen and patented or protected in any other way such that it will keep this community from benefiting. Secondly, it enables you to take part in the benefit sharing when these ideas have been used to make money or when they have been commercialized. Like if I go back to the example of my necklace that has been used with the traditional knowledge of my community, if today Versace wanted to incorporate this idea into their garments, we can easily, me and my community can sit with Versace and say, no problem, you can make something from our idea, but when you do make the profits from it, we want 50%. We can also negotiate employment opportunities because our people will come with their own traditional knowledge and help them to create the same things that we have been creating year in, year out. I hope armed with this information, you can go back and empower your community. Empower them. Find a way to protect their ideas, and you have to start with documentation. When you go to the village, sit with your grandfather and his friend and your other neighbors. Get to know how people did things in the past, how they cooked their food, how they told their stories, how they made their garments. After that, document it, because the moment that you document, this will be the proof that traditional knowledge has been existing in that community for generations. And also stay alert so that anytime the ideas from your community have been applied in the bigger scenario, then you can go there and claim your right. Most importantly, ensure that by preservation of traditional knowledge, communities have been empowered to make money and improve their lifestyle. I hope this broadcast has been useful to you. Please write to us with your queries at sarahloglobal@gmail.com and we'll be happy to answer your questions. Sanitize, stay safe. Bye-bye.